some issues go. Nothing ever changes with me. Um, so yeah, I'm always like fighting this thing with if there's audio. I'm also trying to find my channel here so I can see you guys and see the chat and all that jazz. So let me do that really quick while I'm here before we start talking and I start getting on a soapbox and all that stuff like we always do. I hope everybody's doing all right. You couldn't hear me before, um, but okay, let me see here. How do I get to my thing, man? This is like old man stuff here where I like, there we go. Playlist. Uh, where's my home thing, man? You guys are watching me do this like super live right now. Here we go. I gotta mute myself. Dismiss. Okay, see now you can hear me, so I gotta mute myself. How do I mute myself, dude? I don't even know what's going on, bro. I don't even know what's going on, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro. This is a funny business here. There we go. All right, there we are. So now you guys can see me, hear me. I can see you. What's going on in the chat? You guys got any questions? Please hit me up in the chat. What's up? Thanks, Jeffrey. Yeah, I had to work some things out. I'm gonna get Twitch up on here on my thing. Jeffrey, are you coming out to New York? Any of the New York shows? Coming out there in like less than a week now, or a week or so. I think Philly's first, then New York. Okay, hold on. I'm going to my Twitch page so I can see who I am, what my life is about. So I can see the chats on there. Not that anybody ever watches me on Twitch, but here's a chat, and welcome to the chat room. All right, I think that's right. All right, I think I'm moving and shaking now. I think I'm moving and a shaking. There we go. Now I'm on my chat. Okay, and my volume's all the way down. Okay, I'm settled. Wait, can you hear my drums now? Hold on. This is some good music, but. What's up, Chris? What's up, Jeffrey? Dude, I saw that. I will see. Yeah, it's good for me. I mean, New Year's Eve is always great, you know? But we're going to be playing at Brooklyn Bowl 3 days in a row. So we're playing 28th. Wait, 28th we're playing in Philly, I think. Maybe it's Pittsburgh. I don't remember. And then we're playing Brooklyn Bowl 29th, 30th, 31st. You'll get to meet my wife. My wife will be at Brooklyn Bowl for those 3 days. This should be good. Good stuff. I'm talking about Gogol Bordello. So I'll be playing with Gogol for New Year's. I'll be playing with Gogol anywhere unless they're playing acoustically. So yeah, if you guys want to know my tour dates and all that stuff, just look at gogolbordello.com. It's the only band I'm touring with right now. I don't tour with Western Standard anymore. People still literally ask me if I play with the Aggrolites still. I haven't played I haven't played a single Aggrolites show in like 12 or 15 years. But people still are like, yo, are you playing this weekend? It's crazy. Sad news about Terry Hall. Yes, I should play some specials. It'll definitely get flagged, but man, you guys know how much I love the specials. One of my all-time faves. And gosh, man. So I was so bummed when Rankin Roger died from the English Beat. The English Beat is like my favorite band. But Terry Hall, that's like a legend, you know? Legend. So, bummer. All right, guys, so a couple things have been going on for me. As many of you guys know and saw, I recently got off of social media as far as Instagram, and I'm I'm still doing, of course, YouTube. Still doing this kind of stuff. I feel like if you guys want to get in touch with me or see what's going on, all that stuff, you can either come and say hi to me on tour, or you can just follow me on YouTube and Patreon. I'm gonna start if I can get enough, friends and stuff, that people that really are interested in what I do, to join me on Patreon. I'm gonna probably do these little updates and like hangouts on there, and less as the years go on YouTube. And the long and short of it, if you guys want to see my video on Instagram, it's the last video I posted on my personal site. But the long and short of it is that I'm just fed up with the idea of social media and what our nonsense, stupid industry and community of drummers, the weight that we all put on that. And I'm so done with that. I just can't. I just can't. Like, I'm so tired of like the insta-banger drummers out there that aren't really professional drummers at all. I'm not saying that only professional drummers are cool, but what I'm fed up with is not them. I'm fed up with how much emphasis our community and our industry puts on like those guys controlling, I guess, maybe, or like those types of drummers being like the elite now, when there's a lot that goes along with that, man. So I don't know if I'm using the right wordage because it's been a long day, but I'm just tired of, like, if you're trying to get an endorsement or you're trying to get in with a company or you're trying to get, recognized in the drum industry and drum community, the drum industry and drum community do not consider you a real drummer unless you have a certain amount of followers. I'm 100% against that. And I've played drums since I was 3 years old, and I have every credential that you can have as a drummer, or, as most professional drummers have. If you're talking about how many times I've been out of the country to play my drums, and how many tour buses I've been on, and how many flights I've taken, and how many stages I've played, and how many people I've played for, and how many magazine articles I've had, and how many endorsements I have, and all of that jazz, but I'm still not like acceptable in the drum community or drum industry because I don't have enough followers. It's complete nonsense. And I think all you stupid companies out there, Zildjian, I'm talking to you, and all these other companies, whoever else, bro, I don't think you guys want drummers. I think you want freaking vloggers and Insta-bangers, Instagram people, influencers. So when you guys start wanting drummers, come and talk to me. I have a lot of friends that are part of the Drum Brigade that actually know what's up. Our drum industry is full of a bunch of clowns in suits and ties, and I'm over it. All right, so sorry to be so pointed and so frank right up front, but you guys can hear my frustration. Not really bitter, just moving on. You know what I mean? I've had a lot of time feeling bitter over Instagram. And it's been about 2 or 3 weeks now. And man, dude, life is good. I'm just chilling out, moving on to other things and working on other things and playing drums and teaching drum lessons and living my life by camaraderie over competition in the drum community. And that's the other thing I rarely talk about on this platform or on social media. A lot of the things that these guys, our drum industry and our drum community, they don't realize is that they're creating the opposite of camaraderie over competition and acceptance and belonging, because all of these guys that are your Insta-banger fanboys that freaking you give free stuff to, or you hook up you cater to, it makes a lot of other drummers feel inferior, and it makes other drummers feel like they don't belong in their community, which is the lamest thing I could possibly. It hurts my heart to think that a kid wants to give up on drumming because he doesn't feel accepted, or he feels inferior or unworthy of playing his drums because he's not accepted by his own community. It's ridiculous. I'm not about that. I'm about playing drums for real, and I'm about like seeing life outside of how many likes I get for freaking eating a burrito. So, yeah, man. Anyways, kind of ironic that I'm sitting here saying this on a live feed, like whatever you call this, live stream on social media. But I'm on Twitch and I'm on Instagram. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm on Twitch and YouTube. But you know, I whatever. You could make comments or do whatever you want to do. Anyways, I'm on here to just hang out and play and talk to you guys, say hello, and fill you guys in on where I've been. And because I refuse to do that on Instagram anymore. At least for the time being. I might be back later, but yeah. And I really wish, like, I love drums more than anything, and I love playing my drums for people that appreciate it. I love teaching drums for people that appreciate it. But I really don't want to play my drums for industry morons that don't really know what a drummer is anymore. I'm so sick and tired of the drum industry and the drum companies and what they represent, because it's all nonsense. The Drum Brigade is not like that. So enough of this soapbox. Any questions? Type them in the chat if you guys are watching. I'm playing some songs, doing some stuff, just hanging out for a little while. I'm probably going to play just some randomness. Doesn't have to be some ska stuff or anything like that. I just got done with lessons for the day. So, I don't know. Let's play something. I don't have to play ska stuff either. Everybody always wants me to play ska, and I'm kind of over that too, but I love ska, don't get me wrong, but so I got a lesson that I'm going to be working on for Patreon. It's going to be probably uploaded this week if I can get the time to do it. Just an easy lesson, you know, advancing some of your, not chops, but just like getting your beats and stuff like that. I don't know, just some quick little tips and tricks and stuff that you may know, but maybe some exercises that'll help you refine it. You know what I mean? I also am working on a column for Drum Factory Direct. Mike Dawson, who used to work for Modern Drummer. I think me and a bunch of other drummers, teachers, and stuff like that are contributing to this column that I think will be out early next year. And so I'll have some like one-off little lesson concepts and stuff like that. I think it's kind of still a little bit vague, but I'm going to be working on that. So, all right, so that's it. Gonna play some songs. I'm gonna play some drumless songs. Maybe like, I don't know, see what's going on. Just random songs. Let's look up some drumless tracks here. This is rad. Like I think it's Chinese ska, like that really traditional. It's really cool. Okay, looking here, finding here, going here, doing this. Hey, how about some gospel songs? I don't really even know these, but gospel drumming is always fun. Let's see if I can hang. Oh, okay, here we go. Hey. check. Okay. Nice warm-up song. Here we go. What's up? Drumless songs are kind of fun, man. Oh my God. Oh boy, dude, I'm not a gospel chop drummer. Oh gosh. Hard. Man, that's so sloppy. It's kind of like punk though. Struggle bus. as a gospel drummer. Yeah, right. Another chance at it. Let's see. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh. Oh, we're funky now, huh? Now can you guys hear me? Oh. Thanks, Jeffrey. I think if I really practice these songs, it'd be a lot better, but I just play some of them for fun, but it's good practice, I guess. I'm just like super sloppy, and I've never played in church. I've never played in church, so. But you gotta kind of use that same energy in pop music, you know, so. And then like double time, like the, what do they call that? Like the church step kind of double time thing. Kind of a lot like the go-go beats. You know what I'm saying? NAMM show style. Like they're playing with a track. NAMM show.
Hi, and thanks for checking out
our... You're welcome. This is FDT Gospel number 1. FDT, so Free Drumless Tracks Gospel Volume. This is on Spotify for free. Yeah. Drumless Jazz. Y'all really want to hear me play drumless jazz? Oh, boy. Free Drumless Tracks. Let's see. Funk. Drumless Backing Tracks Collection. Funk, have hard rock. Can I play hard rock? Funk. See discography. Let's see. Blues for beginners. Punk rock. Oh, we got to do this one. Grunge punk rock drumless backing track. Let's get a different drum sound. Yeah, I guess no one watching on Twitch. Awesome. Twitch, great job. Yeah, you guys wonder why I love social media so much. Well, yeah, killer. Just killing it, Twitch. Anyways, a few guys watching here on YouTube. I should probably go on Facebook, but I don't really know how to do that on here and on there, so whatever. I'm sure there's a way you can do it. Let's see, metal. Let's try that. Grunge. Here we go. Oh, 3, 4. I've never heard these guys. Should I sing to it too? A drumless track or a... All I want was a I didn't learn the bridge. Seriously, I've never heard this before. I guess. It hurts my voice singing like that. I think we're coming up to the pre-chorus. Coming up to the pre-chorus here. Speed up there. Uh-oh. so predictable. Oh my gosh. Okay, as you guys can see, I'm much better at like the grunge punk rock style than the gospel style. I'm not a gospel drummer. I can play some funk and stuff too, though, baby. All right, let's go. What's this? This is grunge punk rock. Let's go another song. Here we go. Wait a second, it's the same song, bro. Punk rock. Ooh, 1, 2. Never heard this. Wow, hard to hear that click. Why don't they have singing? They should hire me as their singer. I just don't know any good lyrics. No change there? Come on, guys. I'm over this punk rock song. It's not my kind of punk rock. Classic. Okay, 1, 2. That is the same song, guys. Grunge. Smell of Grunge. Drumless backing track. Hold on. Smell of Grunge. What would that play like? Oh, you're not ripping off Nirvana at all. Come on. No, too close to Nirvana. Come on. Okay. I know one Queen. This is a Queens of the Stone Age style. You guys are straight stealing songs, bro. American punk rock. 1, 2, ready, go. Think I'm over it. Polygrunge. Polly wants a okay, I get what they're doing here. They're like, this says Polygrunge backing track for drums, so they're like basically playing this like as it's like a take on like Polly Wants a Cracker from Nirvana. This is American punk rock, so this is like American Idiot. I wanna be an yeah, but it's not exactly, so they can't get like docked for just basically ripping off a song. I get it. All right, guys. So if there's anyone out there, you want to ask anything, you want to hear anything, let me know. I'm just gonna keep playing drumless tracks. Here's a chop one. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get away with some magic, or if I'm just gonna suck today. Oh, I don't like this drum set. Hey, thank you, Jonathan. Jonathan, you say that you like my work with Western Standard Time. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's really awesome, and I'm glad you like good music. Have you heard my album with my dad? It's called Shuffle and Bang, Island Bop, and I am really proud of that. Me and my dad are on a record together. It's kind of not exactly like my little kitty wants to say hello to you all. Say hello, Miko. All right, there's Miko. Hi, Meeksters. She's mowing at me like crazy. All right, so so first of all, my dad sang on one of the Western Standard Time songs. He sang "I'm in the Mood for Ska," It's on Spotify and all that stuff. So go check that out. And then my dad also sang. We played on a record together. It's on Pirates Press record label, and it's called Shuffle and Bang. The album is called Island Bop, and it's ska jazz. Really proud of that. I've never had my own album before. I've always played on other people's albums like Aggrolites or Western Standard Time or Gogol Bordello. Most recently, Sharp Shock, Suede Head. Smoke and Mirrors. Also recently, Smoke and Mirrors stuff. A few tracks with them. C-Spot. Bunch of bands over the years. But anyways, I also have a Spotify playlist. That's songs I played on if you guys want to hear some of my work. Not like humble plug right there. All right. So anyways, Jonathan, man, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It's really cool of you. So yeah. All right. Oh man. Now I'm going to be embarrassed to play this. Let's try it. These stupid drumless tracks. I am working on trying to get better at soloing on the fly because I hate soloing. I love soloing when I'm behind my drums by myself, but when the pressure's on, like on a gig, oh god. So I want to get more confidence in it. Kind of good to get yourself vulnerable and feel put on the spot, feel like people are watching you make a fool of yourself. I mean, I don't want to say that, it sounds self-deprecating, but seeing you try stuff, being free with it, there's some beauty in that, I think. I don't know why I also play these electronic drums so hard. Because I can literally play the very light, and it makes the same noise. Okay, hold on. I want to play a little lighter. I'm playing them like they're my live drums. Getting louder again. Landon Mini Trucks, what up? Stoked you play snare drum in marching band. That is awesome. I wish I played marching band. Okay, after the song, I'm gonna holler at you. I'm playing hard again. My soloing is sucking right now. My students would be so bummed at me right now. My goodness gracious. It is also kind of hard to solo on electronic drums. My goodness, that was embarrassing. Sorry, guys. That was a horrible drum cover. All right. So anyways, it's fun to just mess around, though, like I was saying, and just like kind of try to come up with some new ideas on the fly. I don't typically like doing that while people are watching, but, you know, it's all good. No self-deprecation here. All right. Landon Mini Trucks, what's up, dude? Thanks for watching. You can't afford a drum set? Oh, my gosh. I wish I could give you one, man. I don't have a extra drum set, but I do teach drum lessons. And it said you just told me your dream is to teach drum lessons. That makes me feel great. Okay, so check it out, Landon. I have a company and a drum school called Drum Brigade, drumbrigade.com. We're based on acceptance and camaraderie over competition. I do drum lessons online and drum lessons in person. I'm in California, Southern California, in San Diego. One of these days, you will get a drum set. Trust me. When I was in, well, you're in 6th grade? When I was in 6th grade, let's see, how old was I? 10, 11? I wanted a drum set so bad. The only other thing that I love as much as I love drumming is riding bikes. And I had to sell my bike to get a drum set. And so my dad told me, once I started playing professionally, I was like, I need to get a better drum set. So basically I found a drum set at a garage sale, bought it. It ended up, they put like a Pearl logo on it, but it was not a Pearl. It was like a totally generic drum set. I played it every single day until it wore out. And I couldn't afford cymbal stands, so I just used my dad's like whatever stands we had and kind of makeshifted my cymbals. My cymbals were all ripped and torn apart. Anyways, long story short, when I started playing professionally and I started getting my first gigs, my dad helped me buy a proper drum set, and we had to drive all the way to Las Vegas for it, which was 4.5 hours away from me. And then my dad helped me to get cymbals, a proper throne, a double kick pedal, and a proper snare. I still have some of the cymbals, and I still have the snare. And that was a long time ago. So, bro, you will do it. Trust me. If there's anything I can help with, I try to help out the drum community as much as I can. So if you need help finding a drum set, I don't know where you are, but I can always help with that. And I have a lot of friends that are always selling stuff and all that stuff. For example, I'm selling cymbals right now. You're in Indiana. Okay, so I've been to Indiana. I came through there on tour. Man, you wouldn't care if you had buckets. Bro, I really hope you get a drum set. And then if you want, have your parents email me. It's just use the contact form on drumbrigade.com. All right? drumbrigade.com. And then we'll see if we can help you out. See if I know anybody in Indiana that can get you a kit. All right, so you might have to work for it. You might have to teach some drum lessons for it, you know, all that stuff. make some videos doing drum lessons, but don't give up. Keep it up, dude. That's awesome. And it's great that you're playing in school band. That's really cool. So, all right, guys. So speaking of drums, let me tell you a little bit about these drums that I'm playing right here. These are F-Note drums. They're made by F-Note. These are the F-Note 7s. If you guys look at my overhead, it's kind of dark in my house right now, but there's a kick drum right there. That's an F-Note 5 kit. And the F-Note 5 kit is smaller. These are like actual drum sizes. So 20-inch kick, 14-inch snare on an electronic drum set, 11-inch rack, 16-inch floor. That one has a 13 snare. Well, it's what is that? 18-inch floor or kick drum, 13-inch snare, 11-inch rack. No, 10-inch rack, 13-inch floor. I believe maybe it's 14. I'm not sure. Really cool. Like this is a touch screen. You can barely see it because I'm using my overhead touch screen module. Doesn't have all the kooky stuff that like Roland and stuff like that has. If that's your thing, if it's like, if you just want an electric drum set for like the toy of it all, then, you know, these might work for you, but you know, I don't know. They might not be the ones for you. So, but anyways, these are the most realistic drums I've ever played as far as electronic drums. That's why I use them to teach. That's why I use them to play. And, I don't use them to perform live. I use them more for video streaming, for teaching, all of that stuff. So I've had these for probably 6 months, 4 or 5, 6 months. Hands down the best electronic drums I've had. And I have kids banging on them every day. So solid. Check out fnote.com. They help out the Drum Brigade, and I really appreciate those guys, and I really appreciate these drums. These drums are one of a kind. Look at these giant cymbals. 20-inch ride on an electronic kit. There's a crash or a splash here. What other electronic drum company has a 20-inch ride, 16-inch crash, actual 14-inch hi-hats? 14-inch hi-hats. You can hear my mic with. All right. So check out fnote.com if you guys are interested in getting some amazing electronic drum set. Landon, still chatting? All right, what's up? You'd be shocked if you got an electronic drum set. Yeah, actually today at school, I actually played the snare drum because we used to play on our practice pads. Yeah. You know, we also have some Drum Brigade drumsticks. They're first-rate hickory. Not like I'm just saying another plug here, but these are my Drum Brigade drumsticks. Yes, they do come in 2 different colors. They're upside down, so check it out here. There we go. Boom. Drum Brigade. Camaraderie over competition. They are for sale on the Drum Brigade website. Yeah, first-rate hickory. They're also a teaching tool for us because they have 2 different colors on the butt. So red, blue, right, left. If I'm playing right, left, if I'm teaching a kid like a paradiddle, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, and it's like they don't know their right or their left, well then it's easier to just play red, blue, red, red, blue, red, blue, blue. So that's why we use the Drum Brigade sticks. Yeah, so very cool. Very cool that you got to play an actual snare drum though, dude. That's rad, Landon. Yeah, thanks for chiming in on Twitch here, man. It's cool. We're keeping the drum community alive. I like that. And we got a young drummer on here that is aspiring. Any of you guys on YouTube or Twitch that can help out a young drummer in 6th grade that's looking for a drum set in Indiana, he's in need. All right, there you go, buddy. All right, so I got a question here on YouTube. What's the biggest difference between acoustic and electric drums? Dude, there is no real comparison. The real thing is the real thing, okay? The reason why I use electronic drums is because I'm in my house right now. When I was in my studio, I used actual acoustic drums. So the biggest difference is it depends on like what you want. So for me, I depend as a beginner drummer, I don't think it would make that big of a difference. As a professional drummer, you rely a lot on little or smaller nuances, like on the cymbals or on the snare. Depending on where you hit it, you get different sounds. And when you are, I don't know. Sorry, Jonathan. I don't know if you're a drummer or not. I'm assuming you are, and you probably know this. But for those of you guys who don't, when you're playing like on a professional, like especially like a jazz drummer, can play a really little tiny kit and get so many different sounds out of each drum, especially his ride cymbal or especially his hi-hats. On electronic drums, that kind of goes away. So they really try to do a really good job on these drums to kind of cater to that, but they're still not acoustic drums. So there's 3 triggers on your ride cymbal. So I have like my bell, I have my tip, and then I have the crash. So my drums are kind of quiet, but bell. All right, 3 different sounds. Now, if I did that on my ride cymbal, like in real life, depending on how hard I hit it, these have that too. Okay, crash. All right, but it's even more like each one of those different volumes is a different like sample, if that makes sense. So if you're like looking at it on a computer screen, I don't know how many different samples they have on one crash, but it all has to do with velocity of like how hard you hit it and all of that stuff. But on a real metal cymbal, you can really get intricate with that, right? Depending on where you hit it, how hard you hit it, what angle you hit it, all of that stuff. So when you play like on a professional level, like especially jazz drummers, you really like hone in on that. On electronic drums, that kind of goes away. So, but now where you get into the pros of an electronic kit is 1 volume in your house. I'm playing in my house right now. I have neighbors upstairs, and they're fine with it. So the volume is very minimal outside of my headphones. 2, this is 1 drum set, but I have 20 different drum sets in this module. So this is like the one that I use every day. It's called the Birch Shell White. So, whoa, I turned it up. Okay, there we go. All right, my other second favorite one is one I use for jazz and ska. It's called First Note. And so and this one even sounds a little different. All right, so yeah, you can hear it. It's a big difference. The other one that I was using today was, let's see, Rockin'. Let's see if Rockin' sounds. All right, here we go. We got Metal Master. Oh boy. Hold on. There we go. I don't have double bass. Okay, so as you can see, like how many different drum sets are, I'd have to change my heads, change the tuning, all of that stuff on an acoustic drum set to get that like different of a sound. But on this, it's just a push of a button. That's one of the advantages of a electronic drum set. So, but they are just different tools for different things. Like if I play like somebody's like maybe a wedding or something like that, and they want like a really quiet sound, but they want a full band, I could bring these and they could just turn down the volume, and then like we're still playing full band, but it's like an advantage that you wouldn't ordinarily have. So it's amazing. I love these, but again, like I don't use them on acoustic like big stage gigs because I use real drums for that. Or I shouldn't say real drums. These are real drums too. It's a different tool, to have in your arsenal. So, but I absolutely love these F-Note drums, especially for just playing inside. Landon said that their electric and acoustic which is louder? Or he said it's electric and acoustic is louder. I don't know what that means. So, I think which one is louder? It just depends, man. If you're plugging this, if like I can absolutely use these live, and I can like put them in the mixer. Like if there's a sound guy, put them in the mixer. The mixer can turn them up as loud or as quiet as he wants. They could be louder than acoustic drums if you want, or quieter than acoustic drums if you want. Just depends on what you want. So, but if you're playing like in an apartment or in an office building or something like that, if you take off your headphones, you just hear tapping. So like if I mute the drums and you hear my mic, all you hear is and that's like with a mic on it, you know? So like if you're really like if you live upstairs from me, you might hear like very light faint tapping, but it's probably not going to be like bugging you, you know? But with them on, they sound like real drums. All right, cool. F-Note drums, check them out. Oh yeah. There we go. That's what's up. All right, guys. I got one more here. We've only played a hybrid set. That's cool. Yeah. Man, if I get another studio, if you guys are in California, you're welcome to come and demo these at the Drum Brigade. I don't have a studio right now though. And I don't like strangers coming to my house. I don't know. My mom told me to never talk to strangers, so. But yeah, no, there's a bunch of places. There's a bunch of stores. There's a store here in California in Encinitas that has these. You can demo them. There's a bunch of stores that you can demo F-Note. Just check out fnote.com if you want. And then if you guys got any questions, again, use the contact form, drumbrigade.com, and all that stuff. Oh, yeah, I'm using a SPD-1 over here, too. Bunch of different sounds on this. I'm not sponsored by Roland, but, you know, cool stuff. I like little gadgets and stuff like that, man, but all these things are really useful tools for me and my biz and all my stuff. All right, guys, so hold on. Let me get this going before I log off. I still got work to do today. Okay, we're rocking now. All right, guys, so I'm going to start wrapping this thing up, this live stream. I do want to let you guys know one more time, though, about Drum Brigade and what we do. In our drum community, if you guys were watching the beginning of this stream, I was talking about social media and all that kind of stuff, and how bummed out I am about, you know, what our drum community and what our drum industry, how much weight they put on that. But, you know, that's just me personally. The thing is with Drum Brigade is built on camaraderie over competition. That's our motto. That's our mantra. So we all feel in Drum Brigade, anyone that's like rocking Drum Brigade swag, anyone that's, you know, claiming's like the wrong word, but anyone who is associated with Drum Brigade believes in acceptance, believes in camaraderie over competition, believes in belonging. And so for us, we feel that you should never, ever feel inferior doing what you love to do. And for us, that's drumming. So if you guys are into drumming, you're cool to us, if that makes sense. And so we're big on that. If you guys want to support that, if you guys want to support Drum Brigade and support camaraderie over competition, then check out drumbrigade.com. There's a lot that we do with that. We teach drum lessons. We have products like Drum Brigade sticks that I have here. T-shirts. I'm wearing a Drum Brigade t-shirt right now. And we have merch, all kinds of merch, bags, face masks, kid shirts, adult shirts, all that stuff. It's all on drumbrigade.com. And we also have a podcast, me and Funky Phil Pardell. Phil's another amazing drummer. And we chat about that every week on our podcast. Our podcast is on every platform that you can get your podcasts on. And the podcast is called the Drum Brigade Podcast. So check that out. If you guys are interested in taking any lessons or anything like that, or getting a t-shirt, just look at drumbrigade.com. I also have a Patreon, and I have $5 a month lessons on there. It's not $5 each. It's $5 a month. And so I'm going to be uploading a new video for a lesson this week that'll help you guys, kind of like a beginner, intermediate maybe lesson. So, yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching today. I'm going to be also on tour. I'm going to be on tour next summer, but I'm going to be doing some shows on the East Coast with Gogo Bordello. And that'll be in for like after Christmas for New Year's. So, here, I'll tell you where. So next week, we're playing the Philadelphia Brooklyn Bowl in Philly. That's on the 28th. And then we're playing 3 days in a row at the Brooklyn Bowl in Brooklyn, New York. All right, guys. So if you guys want to go hang out, you guys want to meet me in person, all that stuff, just holler at me. Hit me up on drumbrigade.com or my website, CoreyKingston.com. Contact form goes directly to me. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're going to see me on here a little bit more. So, yeah, have fun. And hope you guys have great time with your family. Hope you guys get some time to play some drums. Jeffrey's trying to get a 3-day pass. You should do it. Come and hang. Don't judge my drumming too much, though. Yeah, man, hit me up. We'll go have a drink, all that stuff. And me and my wife are going to be looking for a jazz club because if we can't find something cool, we're just going to go to Smalls. Last time I went to Smalls, though, it was kind of like not that great like it used to be. So, Jeffrey, I don't know if you have my email, but if you can email me, I'll give you my number so you can hit me up, and then we can text. I think you already have my number. Text me so we can find a rad place to go. I said rad. That's so California of me. But we can find a cool place to go hear some jazz one of the nights after our show. So probably not New Year's Eve, though, because we're flying home the next day. All right. On that note, thank you, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you guys get to play some drums. And yes. Oh, yeah. Let's go.